So there are some things you will need to do the first time you play this, and that's you'll have to go through and learn very specific things about each role on the ship to determine, to kind of give you a hint as to where to look for names, like the difference between a seaman and a topman.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Who's a guest
Yep.
and who's crew?
But the good news is, once you actually get some correct, specifically 3 correct, the game tells you and marks them off. It doesn't do it after every good one, but yeah, suicide by gun.
Hmm.
It's going to, yeah, this may or may not be correct, but fates are validated in sets of 3.
Which was annoying the first time I played these because I think I got a few and I didn't get the last one to validate them.
Hmm.
Okay, you. Let's see. First,
So, here's the thing. We know who Abigail is, so you got to bring up the manifest to solve this one. Hit, I think it's Q. Yeah.
crew,
Oh, manifest. So look for Abigail.
Abigail, Abigail.
Number 19. Abigail Hoscut Witterell.
Whittle.
Hoscut would be her maiden name, so we need to look for somebody with the last name Hoscut when we go to that back to that guy's profile.
Ah.
And, gee, my friend, the first mate. Go figure.
Huh.
However, we still have Abigail to deal with.
Yep.
Honestly. That door opened.
Eh.
Yes, it has. Because Marty, we must go back to the future.
Hmm.
So now we've seen all of the fates in the end. It does this when you've seen them all in one specific chapter.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't mean you've solved them all, but you've seen them all. So we know who this is. But how did she die? She's calling out to someone named Martin.
Huh.
Get back inside.
Oh.
The rigging fell off.
Yeah.
So something we might want to do, number 19 was hers.
19. Abigail.
Something we might want to do is look around and see who she could ostensibly be yelling at that might be called Martin.
Maybe?
Considering she was yelling out to Martin, probably somebody in a position of authority.
Martin Perez.
Yeah, that would be a pretty good guess.
Checking if there's any more Martins.
Also, considering we are talking about someone that was in authority, so it would be near the top of the roster.
Yeah. Got to be him then.
We don't know how you die yet, but we know who you are.
Ah.
Oh, look, there are 2 women back there, too.
Yeah.
And if you want to look through the roster, you will find something very specific about the fact that there aren't that many women on it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No. Emily Jackson, Miss Jane
And Miss
Bird.
Jane Bird. So if you want to scroll through there is one more, but that is clearly not going to be because of the art style. There's one other, I can't remember her name right off the top of my head, but it's down there.
It's very
Maybe
much
past it.
these
But it's
two.
it will be listed as Formosan. The other person will.
Yeah,
So those two have to be the two women we just ran into
yeah.
on the roster. But how to tell the two of them apart? One of them is named Miss and the other isn't.
Oh. I see.
Yeah, things are gonna go real bad real fast in this.
Ah. Makes sense.
Crushed by the rigging.
Mm-hmm.
And now that we've done 3 correctly,
Oh.
you may wonder why part of that is blacked out or striped off. That is what you get if you complete the game correctly. If you remember, he said the one section would only be revealed to you after the fact.
Yeah. Oh,
So
yeah,
our watch is shaking like crazy. So what it is going to do...
Yeah, the heck.
We have no clue on the rest of these, but the two women, if we look, the Miss is going to be the unmarried one, and the other one is going to be the married one.
Huh.
But once you pulse, you got to look for the white body.
There we go.
Yep.
Oh.
Oh.
He's a...
Somebody kind of torn in half there.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh.
So yeah,
Oh,
remember
is
what
it
we said
leading
about
us to it?
disrespecting corpses? This smoke is going to pop them into existence, and you're going to follow it and likely stand right where it's going to spawn the corpse.
Oh.
It happened to me quite a few times where I would just follow the smoke around and suddenly the corpse would show up right where I stood.
These shoes were new today.
Don't need new ones again.
Mm.
And
Oh, wow.
he got ripped in half. Funny, look at all those tattoos.
Yeah.
What? No, we don't have you yet. This guy I keep seeing him all over the place.
Yep, and you can tell who he is already.
What?
I can tell you exactly who he is, based on the fact that if you look through the photos, he's the only one that has tribal tattoos all over him.
Mm-hmm.
So he's from a very distinct nationality.
Uh-huh.
Yes, this game does that. Because this is the 1800s, you know. So.
Yeah.
So hopefully it does not See, the photo is not blurred out. So the game says you probably have enough. So what we need to do is find someone who's pretty much the only person from a place that is likely to have a lot of tribal tattoos.
This is why
And
I never got it in that one.
and also the fact that he's on the top of the boat likely means he's a top man. So the fact that he's a top man and he has some very distinctive tribal tattoos means he's probably from New Guinea. And he was basically ripped apart. Torn apart by a beast. Terrible beast is an option that will happen a lot.
Yeah.
The people on this ship did not do smart things.
No. Also, this brings something. As soon as someone kept saying, this is when Meg raises from the ocean to tell you to stop.
Yep. You don't know anything about him.
That's a tentacle.
Yep. That's a broken body. That's someone that'll pop up a lot.
Hang on, he seems familiar.
Very.
That's
a dude that was tossing a gun to somebody else.
Something in there. Big. Ah, you. From the Chinaman, I believe.
Where are we going?
Mr. Twisty.
I think we're gonna have to reassemble that one.
Round and round the smoke goes. There we go.
Smoke trails will pretty much end where you saw their body in the memories.
Yeah. It's so goddamn windy sometimes.
Yep. Oh, that doesn't tell us a whole lot, other than the fact that he exploded.
Yeah. You look like you're about to be cut in half and not careful.
Yeah, that's not a good way to secure your line, man.
You again? Are you still alive?
That's him right before he dies.
This graphic style is so simple and yet so good.
Yep.
Someone must have put in there.
So you can tell we're also kind of getting these deaths in the reverse order they happened to. So we don't know anything about you, but we're pretty sure you exploded.
Goat.
Oh,
No Gusto.
I'm back.
yeah. Welcome back.
Away from family stuff.
You missed an explosion.
Yeah.
Ah, I see.
So someone had a blast.
Yep.
Look,
You could say that, yeah.
look. Let's put it this way: for anyone judging me, I've only made some questionable remarks so far. I am terrible. I keep telling people this.
I don't think they found their footing.
No.
No,
They definitely found
probably
something else.
not.
When things go bad, they go bad. There's you again. Right, you. There we go.
Yeah, there are a couple of hard to find bodies in this little part.
Yeah. Seems like it.
Still on the Dune.
Yep.
We don't know who he is, but they have a crust by a cannon.
By cannon. Oh, time for a new corpse.
Oh boy.
Memories within memories. There we are.
Gotta follow the smoke.
Oh man, smoking will kill you.
Yeah. In this case, I think it just gave him a fatal dose of lead poisoning.
Mm.
Oh no.
Oh, that's
So here's the thing. This is probably the first really confusing one that happens. Because there are two deaths here. Pretty sure this is the two-death one.
don't know you yet. Don't know you. Dead man walking. Oh, you.
Uh-huh.
Huh.
We will get...
That's
I think we get pointed to him later, but we can't really examine him. Which is kind of annoying.
What happened to you? Someone tried to shoot a cannon into me.
On me.
Apparently.